homicide investigation is underway in Taunton tonight after police say a 71-year-old woman was shot and killed in her driveway by the man she shared a home with.
Officials would not confirm the pair is married, though they do share a last name. 12 News reporter Brittany Schaefer spoke to neighbors of the victim today. She joins us now live from Taunton with what they're saying about the couple tonight. Brittany?
Well, Mike, family outside of the home today declined to comment, but people I spoke to that tell me that they knew the couple tell me they were inseparable and they're surprised something like this could happen.
I heard pop, pop, pop.
Dave Chiminello was watching TV Sunday night when he heard gunshots across the street.
45 minutes later, this place was loaded with about 8 to 10 cruisers, a couple of ambulances, a fire truck. It just seems surreal.
Chiminello tells us officers told him and his wife to stay inside their home. According to Taunton police, they found Diane Silvera laying in her Bay Street driveway. The 71-year-old was rushed to Morton Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Neighbor Christina Cento saw her being loaded into the ambulance and says her condition looked poor.
I had seen the woman, being taken quickly into an ambulance, but, I didn't really know what the situation was. Was it just a domestic situation? Was it somebody that was going to be dangerous to everyone?
The suspect, who neighbors say is her husband, is identified by the Bristol County DA's office as 86-year-old Edmund Silvera. People who knew the couple tell me they were avid churchgoers and were always together. So did he seem like someone that's capable of doing something like that?
No. He was an old man, I don't know where that came from.
The DA's office says once Silvera is medically cleared, he will be arraigned on an assault and battery charge. State police detectives back on scene Monday afternoon talking to neighbors. And police say no additional people were hurt during this incident. The DA's office says Silvera's assault and battery charge could be upgraded following the investigation, which is still ongoing. For now, live in Taunton, I'm Brittany Schaefer, 12 News.
Tonight, we're hearing from neighbors about what unfolded in their Taunton neighborhood overnight. It started with a 71-year-old woman shot outside her home and led to a standoff with a person she shared the house with. 12 News reporter Brittany Schaefer joins us now live from Taunton with the latest. Brittany?
Well, Mike, the district attorney's office says 71-year-old Diane Silvera was shot in the driveway of her home on the corner of Bay Street here. She was then rushed to Morton Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. I spoke to numerous neighbors today who all say the same thing. They're in shock. Among crickets, Kim Lou could hear negotiators outside her home last night trying to end a standoff peacefully. She heard them say these messages.
We're not trying to hurt you or anyone. We just want to help you.
But police say they went unanswered. Around 1 a.m. Monday, a tactical robot was sent inside the home where an 86-year-old man was found unresponsive in his kitchen. The DA's office says he had several knife wounds that appeared to be self-inflicted. Several hours earlier, police say Edmund Silvera shot and killed 71-year-old Diane Silvera, who neighbors say are husband and wife. Peter Menard tells us he knows the couple and says they go to church every day and were inseparable.
I was going to church at St. Jude's. They would be there every morning, them two, for daily mass. But they always were together. They were always together. I don't know.
The DA's office says once Silvera is medically cleared, he will be arraigned on an assault and battery charge. They say that charge could be upgraded based on the investigation, which is still ongoing. Neighbor Christina Cento says there was a large response of local, state police, fire, EMS, and a SWAT team.
With the increasing presence and listening to the scanner that the house is surrounded, I actually felt safe knowing that they were here and that they were going to protect us.
And state police detectives were back on scene Monday afternoon investigating. Family members were also outside of the home today, but they declined to comment. For now, live in Taunton, I'm Brittany Schaefer, 12 News.